All right, friends, welcome back to the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Eastern Regional Championships. We're starting our second day with women's action, and our first game is Ottawa, the Sticklers, versus the hometown St. John ThunderCats. We are live from the River Valley Community Center. Sorry for the late start. A few seconds in here, just finishing off our rosters. I have one roster written down. I have one roster on my phone. So patience here. As we figure out who's who on these two teams. St. John is in the black uniforms going left to right, and the Ottawa ThunderCats are in the blue uniforms going right to left. Laura Cormier in net for the ThunderCats, and Alan Ritchie in net for Ottawa. So there's the ThunderCats on the near side. Can't get the ball past. That's our first look at Ross. Across center. Nicely done. One-on-one here. Jill Purcell. Down to the far side corner. Picking it up is Wittens. Wittens out in front trying to get back from Purcell. 5-on-5 hockey. That's going to scoot past Mickelson and all the way back to the point for Gillian. Or Gilino. Again, I've got the St. John roster on my phone, a picture of the roster on my phone. So if I'm making any mistakes, feel free to let us know. We got the roster at the last second. I took a picture of it. And that's where we stand here as we start this one. So if I'm making any mistakes, make sure you let me know. Pronunciations, didn't have time for that. So your contact information is on the screen. B. McLean Sports on Twitter. community1sports@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. All the way back. That's Gilino. She'll get it to the far side. One second here. I'm just going to email this to myself. As we settle in for a full day of ball hockey from the River Valley Community Center. Women's games and men's games in all divisions. We're here at the River Valley Community Center. Of course, action going on as well at the LBR in the north end of Halifax with Isabelle Germain and Drew DeMocus. There's a chance nearly going here for the ThunderCats. A shot right on the save by Ritchie. Shot from the far side. Ball over in the far side corner there for Ross. And we got a goal, our first goal of the game. This is for the ThunderCats. And as they score, I'll feverishly try to write down their rosters for you. But the ThunderCats on the board here first. So the ThunderCats score first. We're underway here from the community center. Just the one game last night. That was a 6-2 decision for the McGuire Mustangs. Another goal here for the ThunderCats, now leading 2-0. So a good start for St. John. Update your scoreboard for you. 2-0 Cats. Down to the near side corner in front. Can't get that shot through. All right, so here we go. Rosters are written down here. ThunderCats on the sheet. So we'll get started with our webcast. 13 minutes remaining in your first period. There's Barrett on the near side. And a shot that goes deflected over the boards. So B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. And again, our apologies for the spotty start with the audio. Just ThunderCats roster came in late. And getting those names down for you. And we're off and running here now from the facility. There's DeGrace. A shot right on, no problem. For Cormier. Or Richie, sorry. And behind the net, Lindsey Dean. Knocked out by Ottawa, and on the chase, here comes Clements. Clements one-on-one against DeGrace. Chipped down to the near side corner by Guerin. And back to get it is Thompson. Thompson, right in front of the Scotiabank hockey sign, all the way to the near side. Knocked back in to the St. John zone. Spinning free, nicely done by Clements. And a shot right on, held on to by Cormier. All right, so B. McLean Sports on Twitter, as mentioned. And community1sports@gmail.com is your contact information. Hope to hear from you throughout the broadcast. Just getting started here at the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Championships. In beautiful St. John. What a gorgeous day in the city. Absolutely picture-perfect Friday here. Late summer Friday in St. John. We're at the LBR with Izzy and Drew, and here at the River Valley Community Center with Bill and John. Great chance in front for the ThunderCats. That was Witten's shot that goes just over the net. About 11 minutes left here in your first period. 2 20-minute periods. Held on to there by Cormier. So contact information again, live and interactive here on Bell Community One, your leader in local sports broadcasting. I'll read your tweets and emails on the air. Puck down to the near side. The ThunderCats, again, getting after it. Over on the far side, across half, here come the ThunderCats once more. They've been the aggressors in the early on. McQuaid, a shot that goes to the near side. Nobody home there for the Cats. First on it is Quinn. Quinn battling on the far side against McDougall. And McDougall in behind the net. On her is Quinn. McDougall shakes free of Quinn. A shot and a save by Ritchie. Another save by Ritchie, and she'll hold on right in front of the Ottawa net. So again, Ottawa in the blue uniforms, the ThunderCats of St. John in the black and white. Be McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. So a face-off to the blocker side of Ritchie with 10:14 remaining in this opening half. ThunderCats take over. Back to Thompson. Thompson on the far side to Stewart. Stewart into space. Nice move into the slot. A shot and a save by Ritchie. Ball knocked down here on the chase is McDougall. McDougall can't get it past Lee Spinney. McDougall and Spinney now. And on the far side, Stewart gets it up to Barrett. Barrett to the blue line, knocked down by Williams. Williams over on the near side for Spinney. She wires one that goes just wide. And picked up on the far side by Stewart. Stewart, cross-ice pass for Barrett. Barrett, a little bit too hot, that pass for Hannah. All the way back for Thompson. And Clements. Barrett, shot that goes just wide. And in behind the net over on the near side here for Portelance. So Portelance. Cross center ice. Mowat in on the chase. Not much of a chance there for Mowat. A tight angle shot. DeGrace was there as well. Mowat again took a swing but just missed. And then getting knocked down here. No call coming up. Still on the floor is Julie Girton. So hopefully Girton's going to be okay. She's holding her leg there, is Girton. But on the floor is Girton. We'll see if she's going to be okay. All right. So Girton, they'll see if she's going to be all right. The collision looked harmless enough. Just kind of got wrapped up there with the ThunderCat. But she really did kind of hit the deck. So thoughts with her right now. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Andrew Easton checking in. Thank you very much, Andrew. Checking in on Twitter, Brad Yetman as well, and Matt Chappelle. All checking in on the Twitter. Great to have you guys with us. And, of course, you got the email also, if you're not on the Twitter. And, again, Isabelle Germain at the LBR. She's got action going on as well. Get your 2 screens up at once and spend the day with us. So 8:26 remaining at this beautiful facility right in the heart of Grand Bay, Westfield. They built this about 20 years ago, and it was just a huge development for this community. Always been a very active town and very sports involved, but a lot of times they always had to go to St. John to play sports. They had to go to the west side of St. John to get into gentlemen leagues and play softball or what have you. But over the past 10 to 15 years, this area has really taken off. They've built a community center that houses a rink so they can play all their hockey here. And also a great baseball field, softball field right near this rink, just over the hill. Really well done. And a new soccer field as well. So really the last 15 years, this area has taken off in terms of the opportunities that it allows folks to get out there and play some sports. And a huge coup here hosting these Canadian regional championships, or these Eastern regional championships. And behind the net, that's Wittens. This is 5-on-5, but St. John in control. Up top is Chileno. Can't get it through. Down the near side, Bortz. Over on the far side. McQuaid across the blue line. She'll advance in open space on the near side. Centering pass. No luck hooking up with Friedel. Again, Friedel just has that go over his stick. Now has it on the forehand. Takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Knocked down by the defender. And then quick shot by McQuaid. Nicely done. Picked up the ricochet and put that back into the net on the blocker's side. So ThunderCats now with early separation in this one. 3-0. Good start for the hometown team. So 3-0 for the Cats. Down the near side again, there's Gileno. Knocked away by McQuaid. McQuaid, the last goal. Over on the near side. Back to the neutral zone. Or kept in, I should say. The one thing, if you're watching ball hockey for the first time, once they gain the zone, once they are onside across the blue line, then the red line becomes the new blue line, if you will. So no offsides in the attacking zone once you gain it, unless it comes back over the red line. That's kind of one of your very more intriguing rule changes here from the ice. About 5:44 remaining in your first half. 2 20-minute halves in front. Great chance for Ottawa. Williams can't get a shot off. And over to the far side. Speaking of Ottawa, so hello out there to all our friends in Ottawa. Glad you're with us, and let us know if you're watching. They're in the gorgeous city. Sure you got a hot summer day on your hands. I'm glad you're with us. And I hope everybody from Ottawa is getting treated well here in the St. John. Of course, this is my hometown. I live in Halifax now, but every time you come back to St. John, you're always reminded quickly of how friendly people are here. Just easily one of the friendliest places you can ever be, this city. So if you're in Ottawa, reach out to us on the Twitter and the email. Let us know you're cheering here for the Sticklers. On the far side, Clements. Thrown across the near side. Altercation on the near side. And back to Buffard. Thompson. Trying to get it up ahead, across the blue line, into the zone here. Guys, really careful around here, okay, guys? We got a lot of people watching on the TV. Thanks, guys. All right. .441 remaining. And down to the near side corner. Over the boards on the far side. So 3-0 here for the ThunderCats. Here we go. So we got some emails coming in. Actually, that one's for the Peterborough game. This is from Asia Bentley. Thank you very much, Asia. Linda Middleton, the oldest player this year at the Eastern Regional Ball Hockey player. This is from Asia. Asia, honestly, I have no idea. I'll see if I can find out. When did she start playing? What inspired her to play? This is Linda Middleton, the oldest player in the Eastern Hockey Hockey League. At the tournament. So let's see if we can chat to Linda as the weekend goes on, but honestly I have no idea right now why she started playing, what inspired her. We're still going at it here for the Ottawa Sticklers. That's our first email. Asia Bentley. Thank you very much, Asia. All right. Back to it with Foucher. Over to the near side. And back to Foucher again. Off the boards. It's been all ThunderCats here so far. 3:42 remaining. And ThunderCats in the zone again. This is Purcell. On the far side, Hannah. And Oyodi. Back to the blue line of the Ottawa zone on the near side, Stevens. Here comes Stevens. Burst of speed across center. Or check that Thompson. Can't get it through. Winding up and getting a blast off is McQuaid. Shot right on and held on to there by Ritchie. So Linda Lou Middleton, oldest female player at the Eastern Regional Championship. That's great stuff. Thank you very much again to Asia Bentley, letting us know that on the email. On the far side, Stewart. Stewart gets a step. Great chance in front, and just missing was McQuaid, looking for her second goal of the game. She was wide open, but couldn't beat Ritchie. Ball on the near side. Sticklers trying to break out. No luck for Spinney. McQuaid. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Stevens. The Sticklers trying to mount a charge. Again, trailing by 3 goals. They got to hurry up. That goes off the stick of Clements. Across center, here come the Cats once more. With the burst of speed is McDougall. McDougall. No luck hooking up there with Ross. Ross trying to get it back. We got a penalty coming up. I think it might be our first penalty of the game. It's going to be on the Sticklers. Ross got her stick lifted by Clements. Ross on the far side. Still a minute and a half left. Goes the near side. Barrett. And near side to Grace. Grace! A shot that's deflected just over the crossbar. A great chance in front for Wittens. Cross floor pass. Looking for Barrett. Barrett has to pick it up just across the blue line. Wires a shot deflected nicely in front by Ross. Finally touched by a Stickler. And that'll do it. We'll go to a power play here with 1 minute remaining. But great chances for the ThunderCats as they were waiting on a delayed penalty. But no luck getting one in. 3-0 though, and they'll go to the power play. Going to the penalty box is Buffard. Near side at the red line. Poke checked away and back to get it is Barrett. Near side McDougall. They're going to come out of the zone with this here. So a face-off just outside the blue line in the ThunderCats zone. Hand it off to Ross. Near side picked up by McDougall. McDougall. And we're going to have another penalty coming up on the Sticklers with a little stick work as Ross tried to break in. Firing a shot is Barrett. That gets knocked down by Lindsey Dean. And once again, another penalty on the Sticklers. So Buffard choosing the wrong box. She had to change up. That penalty on Buffard, or the first one on Buffard, this one on Quinn, 5-on-3 for 1:14. And that's actually a 4-minute penalty on Quinn. So this is hard times here for the Sticklers trying to get back into this one. Trailing by 3, down to a 5-on-3. And there is your buzzer to end the first half. So 3-0 for the Sticklers, or for the ThunderCats, after a half. Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back with your second period. You're watching the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Championships on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports broadcasting in Atlantic Canada. All right, friends, welcome back to the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Championships right here on Bell Alliant Community 1, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada on a gorgeous day in beautiful St. John, New Brunswick. We're here just outside the city at the River Valley Community Center in Grand Bay, Westfield. God's country, as they call it around here, and hard to argue. One of the beautiful small towns here in New Brunswick. And our second half of action, this is Ottawa versus the hometown St. John ThunderCats. The ThunderCats in the black uniforms, leading 3-0. ThunderCats are going from right to left on your screen. There's a kick save by Ritchie, so she's tested in the early going. Another chance. That shot by Fouché. DeGrace picks it up on the far side. DeGrace. Back to Stewart. Stewart to Fouché. Winds up a shot. Ritchie, a high save. And that gets over the stick of Fouché. Again, as I mentioned in the first half, once you get the blue line, the new blue line becomes the red line in ball hockey. So once you get across that zone or that blue line onside, then the red line becomes your new attacking zone. And on the power play especially, it really creates a huge advantage for the attacking team. Back to a 5-on-4. Still 2:35 left in this penalty kill for the Sticklers. So 2:35 still remaining on the penalty to Stephanie Quinn. So the ThunderCats sitting pretty right now with a 3-0 lead and a 5-on-4. Over on the far side, McDougall. Poke checked away by Mowat. In behind the net. That's Hannah. Back on the near side, McQuaid. Shot and a goal. ThunderCats once more. Shot by McQuaid. That was a blast. Big rebound in front. Trying to identify your goal scorer for you. But it is 4-0 for sure. And it looks like McDougall. It is. So McDougall scores to make this 4-0 for the ThunderCats. And that may just be all the separation they need. So 4-0 for the Cats. B. McLean Sports on Twitter. community1sports@gmail.com. And more pressure here by the ThunderCats. Still waiting on our first tweet. Feel free to reach out to us. On the near side here, Wittens. Purcell, a shot that goes just wide. On the near side corner. And again, it's Wittens. They get it all the way back to Faucher. A shot that goes high. Bounces over the crossbar. Great chance in front over to the far side for Purcell. Purcell battling there against Buffard. Hannah. Shot knocked down. On the near side, Fouché back in on the chases McQuaid. Got men's C action coming up. Again, 5 games today here from the River Valley Community Center. 6 games from the LBR. Women's division and all B, C, and D action as well in the men's. But we'll have our second look at the Ashdale Eagles. They lost yesterday to the McGuire Mustangs. 6-2. So our second look at the Eagles. They'll be playing the Fredericton Slick Sticks. So the Fredericton Slick Sticks and the Ashdale Eagles coming up after this. Again, 2 20-minute halves. 16 minutes remaining in the second half. And a power play here for the Sticklers. So a 2-minute power play for the Sticklers. That penalty to Mary. Ball on the near side. Down to get his McQuaid. Sticklers are on the power play, but having a hard time getting possession. Down on the far side, Buffard. And kept in by Gilino. That goes the near side corner. The battle. And coming away with it is Ayotte. Stevens on the chase. First to it's McDougall. Ball bouncing around. And picked up in the backhand by Gilino. Gilino down on the near side for Stewart. Stewart in behind the net. High into the air across center. And back into the Stickler zone in behind Ritchie. Back to get it there is Portelance. Down to the near side corner. Sticklers lacking attackers right now down in that near side. All the way back to the neutral zone. Chip forward nicely, and here comes Barrett. About 15 seconds left on his power play for the Sticklers, but a shorthanded goal and a beauty by Barrett going top shelf over the glove hand of Ritchie. I'm not sure how she saw anything there, but found some space and put that one in. What a gorgeous shot by Barrett. Now 5-0 for the St. John ThunderCats. So 5-0 for the Cats. Ball bouncing around in front. Sticklers trying to get a stick on it. No luck. Ross over to the far side. A little bit too far for Wittens. Now she does have it. Pokes it forward off the boards, and she's got a 2-on-1 with Barrett to her left-hand side. Wittens in alone had her shot, but trying to be generous. Made a pass to Barrett, and Barrett, I think at that point, Barrett was just trying to keep up. So Wittens had a chance, but decided to pass, and it'll go for naught. Purcell on the near side with players out in front to pass. It gets all the way through. Trying to poke it in was Wittens, but she just missed it. In behind the net for McQuaid. Wittens again. She's all over the floor right now. Spinning and firing is McQuaid. That shot goes just wide. Purcell takes over behind the net. Gets it to McQuaid, and a nice setup from Purcell to McQuaid. And it's 6-0 now for the ThunderCats. So that line of Wittens, Purcell, and McQuaid all over the Sticklers. And they finally get finished product with McQuaid scoring on the setup from Purcell. So 6-0 for the Cats. Shot that goes just high. And we got a timeout for the Sticklers. So a timeout on the floor, or time to remind you that you're watching the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Championships, the Eastern Regionals, right here on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. Great to have you with us on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in the arena in picturesque Grand Bay, Westfield. A reminder, you can catch East Coast Sports Show. East Coast Sports Show, your weekly look at Atlantic Canadian sport. All the great little events and tournaments that make summer and sport so special in Atlantic Canada. That's East Coast Sports Show on demand on bellalliant.net/community1 and on your fiber op TV package on demand as well. Reach out to us, B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. A face-off on the near side. To the glove hand of Ritchie, taken away by the Sticklers. This is 5-on-5. Trying to get it is Gileno on the far side, and that might be a penalty on Gileno. A Stickler went flying, and sure enough, it will be. That was Mowat who got wrapped up with Gileno there, and looks like Gileno, after the collision, will take the penalty. 12:42 remaining. Not much time, again, between these games. After we finish up here, about 20 minutes later, we'll go on to our men's C division game between Fredericton and Ashdale. The Slick Sticks and the Eagles. That's coming up. Ball at center, knocked in. Sticklers trying to get a goal. You always want to at least get something your first game of the tournament. Even in a situation like this, you don't hate to start out your tournament with a shutout. You at least get a goal or maybe two. Still lots of time left. You can get some momentum going. But another chance for the ThunderCats in front. That's saved by Ritchie off the stick of Mary. So a big save there for Mary. Another chance. That shot didn't have much on it. McQuaid gets a shot on net, but Ritchie right there to make the save. 6-0 for the ThunderCats with 11:35 remaining in your second period. We're going to be back in Halifax in late August. Make sure you join us for the Founders Cup, the Junior B Lacrosse Championships. We'll have every game from the Forum. That's the Founders Cup, a Canadian legend institution in the summertime, the Lacrosse Junior B Championships. That'll be at the Forum August 19th to 24th. Make sure you join us then. Again, all these games, BellaLiant.net/community1. DeGrace on the backhand, can't get it through. All the way back to Stewart. Stewart on the nearest side, McDougall. And putting a mitt on that and holding on will be Ritchie. So again, we're here with you all day. Our last game at 6 o'clock. The last game at the LBR, 7:30. Two venues. So get both viewers up on your computer. Again, if you haven't done it before, another cool thing that a lot of folks do will hook their computer up to their TV via the HDMI cord. And then you can watch it on your big screen. We get that all the time. Folks sending us pictures of their computer hooked up to their TV and watching it in crystal clear clarity on the big screen. So you don't have to huddle around that laptop. Ball goes over the crossbar. Down to the near side corner. Thundercats in control right now. A shot from the weak side. Chance in front. Kind of a weak clearing pass. Finally, the Sticklers will have a chance to clear. They will to center. And back into the zone. McDougall. Cross floor pass. Picked up on the net far side boards. Advancing is Barrett. Barrett in front. Wittens can't get a shot off on the near side. Ayotte. Over on the far side. Thompson. Lots of space for Thompson. And about 9:28 left in your second half. Cross center. Here comes Irvin. Irvin runs into Mary. And just across the blue line. On the chase over there is McQuaid. Against Clements. Clements. McQuaid trying to keep her at bay. Clements bowled her way through there, but finally Hannah will take over. Can't get it through to McQuaid. Shot that goes to the near side corner. Mary battling against Portelance. Pass a little bit too far at center for Clements. Clements on the chase. First on it on the far side was Gileno. Back up the blue line. Here's Mary. Great chance for McQuaid. A shot, and Ritchie another save. Ritchie's played really well. Made a lot of great saves, but she's just seen a lot of shots as well. BellaLiant.net/community1. B. McLean Sports on Twitter. And Community1Sports at gmail.com. So Community1Sports at gmail.com. B. McLean Sports on Twitter to reach out to us. Ball over the near side. Chop down to the near side corner. That's center ice. Clements. Can't get it into the zone, and back this way comes Friedel. Chase on the far side is Middleton. Again, I got that great email from Asia Bentley Middleton, the oldest player in the league. We're at the Eastern Regionals for the women. Friedel into open space. Back on the near side. There's the captain, Stewart. That shot deflected in front. Great chance. Great save by Ritchie, but the rebound by Ross as she'll put that home. So Ritchie made the original save, but then Ross just too much. Got that rebound and put that home. So now 7-0 for the ThunderCats. 7:19 remaining here in your second half. And that'll do it. They'll call this one off. So there's your 7th goal of separation. And now they'll call this game, and it'll be 7-0 for the ThunderCats over Ottawa, your final. So teams will line up. Have your players of the game. A little confusion here for the Sticklers. I think they said, no, here we got Mowat, Melissa Mowat. And Kelsey McDougall, the player of the game for the ThunderCats. So St. John ThunderCats win this one 7-0. All right, you've been watching the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Eastern Regional Championships on Bell Alliant Community 1, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. Don't go anywhere, as that's just our first game. We got lots more to come. Coming up here next, we go to men's C division action, both at the Lord Beaverbrook and here at the River Valley Community Center. The Fredericton Slick Sticks versus the Ashdale Eagles. That's all coming up next on Bell Alliant Community 1. Friends, thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who reached out on the email and the Twitter. We'll talk to you at 1:30.